Hi, my name is Richard Brommel.
Hello, my name is Matthew Whitney.
And we're here from Charterhouse Auctioneers. Now, Matthew runs our classic car department, and we're going to have a bit of a chat through our auction coming up on...
February the 11th.
Sunday. Fantastic. So, first up then, is a sweet little car, isn't it? Little 1933 Morris Cowley 12.4. Now, this is from a deceased estate?
It is, yes.
Yeah. And he'd owned it for...
About 30 years.
About 30 years, yeah. Was it down in the West? That's a West Country car, isn't it?
It is a West Country car. It's from Yeovil.
Okay, so that's just a couple of miles away from where I thought it was further than that, but there we go. Okay, well, it is over the border. And a pretty little car. And what can you tell me about that one?
Well, it's had a full restoration in its lifetime in that ownership. It's recently just been recommissioned by some fellow enthusiasts to get it running and up and going, ready for the auction.
Yeah. So we've got quite a few cars from the 30s, haven't you? But what's this one worth?
That should do sort of £5,000-6,000, that sort of area.
Okay. Other end of the scale, the 51, the Jag here, the XK120. Now, this is fascinating history, isn't it?
Yeah, that's been owned by a chap since 1969.
Which he bought when he was 19.
19 for 180 quid.
Now, my first car when I was 19 was a Triumph Herald. It wasn't exciting as this.
It didn't cost £180.
No, actually, I think it cost about 300 quid. But anyhow, so long-term ownership. But he spent some money on this recently, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's had 2010 had a body-off rebuild. So galvanised chassis, which is quite unusual. They dipped it at the time, so we shouldn't have any problems with rust in the future.
Yeah, and engine was...
bored out to 3.8. It's the original block, went out to 3.8. It's got a special head on it as well, 2-inch SU carbs, so it's got plenty of oomph.
But what I think actually is great about this is that after he had the restoration, he's actually driven it, hasn't he?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He's put several thousand miles on the clock, and it's being used.
So he's now, he was 19 when he bought it in 1969. We can do the maths on that, but he's selling it now to...
He's going to, if we sell it, he's going to buy a new Jaguar F-Type.
He's replacing his Jag with a Jag.
Yep,
fantastic.
absolutely.
I wonder if he'll have this one for another sort of 40 plus years.
Probably not.
Okay. Again, opposite end of the scale. What a project. What an opportunity.
Yeah, the Allard Palm Beach, again, one of only approximately 75 built. Very rare car. Again, from long-term deceased estate now. But really is an opportunity for someone to put their own stamp on it, really.
Aluminium, quite a bit of the work done. Engine, and I mean, it's all there.
It's all there.
It just needs putting back. Quick little weekend, put it back together, get that sorted. And what's that as a project? I think that's a no reserve.
It is a no reserve car. Yeah, I mean, it should do sort of 15. Plus, really, it's a £100,000 car completed.
Yeah. Well, it's a fantastic opportunity for someone. And also, another fantastic opportunity is the 57 Singer Gazelle.
Yeah, the little Mark 1 Gazelle convertible.
So basically, bit of paint, some fresh petrol, bit of oil, a battery, and off you go.
It's had all the hard... I mean, it might not look like it, but it's had all the hard work done. So all the metal work's done. So you're ready to put paint on that.
That's what we call proper patina, that, isn't it? And what's the value on that one?
That should do 2,000 or 3,000.
Yeah, it's a nice little project. A rare car again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rare car. Now, I am a name, not a number.
Indeed, for your Lotus 7.
Yeah, and this one is actually sporting the sort of the famous colours from the TV series The Prisoner.
It is, the green with a yellow nose cone. Again, that's come from long-term ownership. He's had it 7 or 8 years. He's also got another one, the same as that. So he's also into his 80s and finding it a bit difficult to get in and out of the cars, amazingly.
Fantastic. Well, this is 1500 Cosy engine in this one, is it?
Yeah, 1500 Cosworth.
So all nice and lightweight, sort of chuck it into a corner and you will come out the other end. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I think this client, he's in Essex as well, isn't he?
He is in Essex, yeah.
Yeah, so we travel far and wide. This one, though, this was a great bit of fun. It's the 65 Jag here, 3.8S. So 65 was a big year, wasn't it?
It is for me.
Because you were born then. Okay. But this is the mutt's nuts, the 3.8.
It's 3.8. It's an automatic. It's had a huge amount of money spent on it in the last couple of years, sort of as much as the estimate, really.
I think it's had about £18,000 spent on it.
Yes,
and he's looking to get his money back on that. So a bit of a project there. Well, not a project. Fantastic opportunity, surely, for someone there to get in and enjoy all the hard work being done. And a lot of hard work being done in other. This is a sweet little 66 MG 1100.
Yeah, and again, it was restored So not a huge amount of mileage since then.
What was the restoration cost on this one?
13,000.
12,000. I know. Some people thinking crikey, but it's beautifully done,
and
it went on to win a
concourse award at the MG Owners Club stand at the NEC. When it was
lovely.
It was
but again, sadly now from a deceased estate, it's been in the barn for a couple of years, so some recommissioning work, and you've got a modest little estimate of
sort of £2,000 to £3,000.
2, 3, maybe 4,000. But
yeah.
lovely. Is that a Connaught green? Is it?
It's Arden green.
Arden green. Oh, that's close, but
very dark. It's almost black in some times.
And leather interior, all the bits and pieces you expect on these sweet little sort of badged up cars here. So and again, if you like if you like them big and loud, this is going to tick some boxes, isn't it? Yeah,
your Marcus there again with a 2.8 V6 in it. It's built by Gem Marsh when they came. They were reintroduced in the late 80s before they went to the Mantula, which was the V8. Okay. But nicely restored.
Long, sleek red, and you'd hear that one coming. What's the value on that one?
That should do around sort of mid-teens, really, for 14, 16.
But again, often overlooked, we've got another little MG here, haven't we? This time a little MG Metro in the red.
Yeah.
Sorry, in the red.
The white.
What I meant to say was, I think this has red seatbelts.
Yeah,
red seatbelt.
Red trim, isn't it? Yeah.
I am
grey and red trim.
I think, but colourblind playing in there. So again, these are rare little cars to see these days, aren't they?
They are. They've certainly got a great following now.
Yeah.
I think we probably sort of all remember them from our youth, really. Millions of them around at the time.
I didn't learn to drive in an MG Metro, but I learned to drive in a Metro. I think it was a 1.1L, and there was nowhere that car didn't go really for me. But again, climbing in value, rare to see.
They are, that should somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 really. Again,
but for a couple more quid, you can have this, a Willys Jeep, fantastic.
Yeah, it's a late one. I see. CJ3J3B, 1958, and it's.
And where do you keep your cars? Well, I keep my cars in a storage container. It's fantastic. Now, this one's what? Is about $5,000 estimate on this one?
Yeah, and like I say, you've got all the look and all the sort of go with it, without paying the premium of a World War II Jeep.
I was going to say, because they're like $20,000 now, aren't they? Yeah. So fantastic. Yeah. And again, finally, now just a bit of chat. Minis, we've done very well for Minis over the years. I think this is a no reserve one. It even comes with some banana boxes in it by the look of it.
All vans should have banana boxes.
All vans should have. Lovely little lightweight commercial though.
Yeah, again, there's a great following for Minis in general. They're light commercials. Overall, have become sort of a great following, and they've also rocketed in value lately. And so that's.
So this one's an 83.
Yeah, it's a latish one, but again, it's only done 60,000 miles from new.
Yeah.
Pretty original all over.
Solid.
It's ticking a lot of boxes.
And the value on that one?
Again, we've got that in at 2,000 to 3,000, which it should do easily.
Yeah, okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed our little bit of a whitter through the cars coming up, and have a look at them on the website, and maybe we'll see you at the sale.
Thanks very much.